This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 601. Struggling to start? Pick one of these 5 quests by Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. And I'm Dr. Neil. Hey there, and welcome back to another week of Optimal Health Daily. This is where I act as your narrator of the best health and fitness blogs, all for free. I cover fitness, nutrition, stress management, weight management, and lots more, just like an audiobook, but from a bunch of different authors. And then on Fridays, I answer your questions right here on the show. Now, the past few days and over the weekend was pretty much uneventful, so I'm going to keep this introduction nice and short. So for now, let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. Struggling to start? Pick one of these 5 quests by Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. I love quests, missions, and goals. It's no surprise the tagline for Nerd Fitness is level up your life. It's something that's been part of Nerd Fitness since day one, and we're only going to quest out more as we go along. We love helping people who are brand new to fitness get started by using quests, remove the mental barriers to getting started, and encouraging people to just take action. If questions like these sound familiar, then what I'm about to say is for you. Do I start running every day? What about push-ups? Or should I eat low fat? Should I count calories? Should I try paleo? Or I hear yoga is good, but so are boot camps. And what about those home DVDs? There's about a bazillion different ways to get started. And as a result, it's easy for us to do nothing. We call this paralysis by analysis. I was actually afraid of writing this article for that very reason. Instead, we're going to break the habit and build a healthy cycle. Level up quests. These are 5 quests that will get you started down your path to a leveled up life. I want you to pick one, and I want you to do it every day for the next week. If you're feeling ambitious, you can do 2 of them. However, what we don't want is for you to try and do all of them every day. You'll get overwhelmed and drain your willpower meter. Your mission is to finish your week with 7 straight days of victory. The quests that I'm about to mention are designed to be completed daily. We want you to prove to yourself that you can build a habit, that you can make a change, and that you can stick with it for an entire week. You're going to finish this week with a boatload of momentum. And for the uninformed, that's quite a bit of momentum. 5 ways to level up. Are you struggling to start or looking for a way to reboot your journey? Your mission is to select a quest and follow through with it every day for the next 7 days. Quest number 1, go for a 5-minute walk. Description. Sure, 5 minutes doesn't seem like a lot of time, and a single step might not seem like much either. However, combine enough steps together and a small hobbit can walk to Mordor, destroy the One Ring, and save Middle-earth. The 5 minutes isn't the important part. It's actively committing to a change in habit and making these 5 minutes a normal part of your day. Once you prove this to yourself, you'll be asking, hey, I can walk for 5 minutes, so why not 6? Quest number 2, veggie powered. Description. Every single day for an entire week, you need to eat at least 1 vegetable per day. The more green and leafy, the better. Vegetables are loaded with nutrients, but generally light on calories. This means they can fill you up and fuel you up without fattening you up. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of that last sentence. Anyways, even if you hate vegetables, your excuses end here. Pick one and get started. Quest number 3, push-ups are your friend. Description. Complete 3 sets of 10 push-ups. Any type of push-up is fine. As one of the most iconic and accessible of all exercises, the push-up builds strength in your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. If you can complete 3 sets of 10 regular push-ups, go for it. If you can't, try incline push-ups or knee push-ups or even wall push-ups instead. The goal is to not exhaust yourself, but rather to prove to yourself that you can spend 5 minutes each day focusing on making a physical improvement to yourself. Quest number 4, upgrade your bat cave. Description. Every day this week, spend 5 minutes improving your bat cave. What I mean is, we're products of our environment, and thus by making small changes to our environment, we can actually change our behavior without expending willpower. If you want to build a new habit, remove one step between you and that new habit. Here are some examples. Sleep in your running clothes so you are ready to run first thing in the morning. Pack your gym bag the night before and put it in your car. Ding, ready to work out. Put a pull-up bar in your doorway and do 1 rep every time you walk past. If you want to break a bad habit, add 1 step between you and that habit. For example, stop DVRing creepy shows so you spend less time watching TV, or throw away all junk food from your house, or at least donate it. Or block yourself from time-wasting websites. More time for fun, positive stuff instead. And quest number 5, cook a meal at home. Description: replace 1 meal each day with a home-cooked meal. It can be something as simple as chicken and broccoli, or any other recipe. Heck, you can batch cook 1 meal on Sunday and eat it for the next 7 days. Just prove to yourself that the kitchen is not scary and that you're capable of making a meal for either breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Start now. Alone, just 5 minutes a day may not seem like much. Each of the quests I just mentioned are like those steps towards Mordor. Collectively, they add up to massive change, but they must be committed to every single day. We are stopping the boom and bust, all or nothing mentality. We are never going on a diet again. Instead, you are striving for lifelong lifestyle changes. We are not going to exercise ourselves to death. We're going to build a sustainable exercise habit that allows us to succeed over the long term and actually make us fall in love with the process. We're going to stop asking, "Am I there yet?" and understand that we never truly arrive, and that's amazing. I love the idea of quests, small changes, and consistent progress. You just listened to the post titled, "Struggling to Start? Pick one of these 5 quests" by Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. Dr. Neil again here. As Steve mentioned, you don't need to start all 5 of these quests all at once. Just pick one, the one that jumped out at you, the one as I was talking where you went, "Oh, that I could do," or I should try that. That's the one you want to start with. And the genius behind Steve's quests are that each incorporates a different level or a different component of health and wellness. One, for example, approaches the diet or nutrition side by eating more vegetables, especially leafy green vegetables. The other incorporates a little bit of cardio by walking. Another incorporates resistance training with push-ups or pull-ups. And the last changes your environment, which, as I've talked about many times, is so important for not only starting a behavior, but keeping it going. And we should never underestimate the power of momentum. Now, if you pick one of these quests and actually do it for a full 7 days, as Steve mentioned, I guarantee you will have momentum by the end of the week. You will feel more confident in your abilities. You will say to yourself, "Hey, that wasn't so bad. Maybe I could add another one of those quests." So by doing this, you're simplifying the process, focusing your attention on one thing for now, and that way you can get that momentum going and then start adding these other behaviors over time. It takes a little bit of that pressure off, but you have to have a little bit of patience with yourself and understand that this is a process and consistency is what's key. All right, before I go, don't forget, we have 4 other podcasts where we narrate blogs for you, covering a bunch of different topics. To subscribe to those, just search for Optimal Living Daily wherever you're hearing this show. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you for being here every day. I hope you have a wonderful start to your week. I'll be back here tomorrow, as always, where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this show and Optimal Living Daily, the brother podcast of this one. Literally, I'm Dr. Neil's brother. If you like the format of this show, you'll love Optimal Living Daily too, where I also read to you from blogs, but cover other topics like personal development, finance, and minimalism from bloggers like Derek Sivers, The Minimalists, Zen Habits, and many more. So for more amazing content read to you for free, come subscribe to Optimal Living Daily too, and together we'll optimize your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Health Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.